Alright, hello my fellow anti-bonafiders and welcome to Scrap Brain Zone of Sonic the Hedgehog. And Scrap Brain Zone has the return of those stupid caterpillars. Scrap Brain Zone's a pretty tough one. There are many ways you can botch up in Scrap Brain Zone. Also have these Mega Man style disappearing platforms that I can never seem to get the hang of. Hurry up, I want to take the top route. Again, there are many routes through. Forget it, I'll take this route. It's only slightly less dangerous. Scrap Brain Zone is the first of Dr. Eggman / Robotnik's bases. It is actually probably the most tricky out of all of the 4 Genesis Mega Drive games, with only Metropolis Zone coming close. Oop. That Caterkiller picked me out. Forget it, I'll take the top route. I saw the Caterkiller and tried to go into a rolling spin. Also, there's bottomless pit beneath there. Oh, are you joking? That's not a thing, right? I didn't get hit by that. The music of Scrap Brain Zone is really nice. Really catchy. There we go, finally. I said finally and I go through it. Yeah, the patterns for this thing I find pretty annoying actually. It's surprisingly deceptively annoying because once you get a rhythm down, you may be able to get a pattern, but it's not that likely actually. Also, Caterkillers, when will you ever leave me alone? Also, I'm going down. I forgot there were rings down here. Yeah, I can sometimes remember stuff like that, but the problem is, I haven't played this game in such a long time, I cannot remember all the intricacies in the level design. And Scrap Brain Zone is a pretty nasty example of that. Like, for example, there are at least 3 routes through Scrap Brain Zone, and it's like, I don't even remember which way is where. Yeah, as you can see, I ended up there. Yeah, okay, I know where I am now. This is the lower route. Come on, can I get on these things? There we go, you need to get on them when they're spinning. It's pretty tough. Oh, really? I don't think I was paying attention. Okay, so anyway, Scrap Brain Zone. It is a tough level. Don't underestimate it. Okay, now I need to take it slow at this section because I know... Okay, I want to go down. There we go. I want to take the lower route from here on because the upper route kind of sucks. Okay, there we go. It's because of this section. If you fall in the upper route, you fall into a bottomless pit. It's much easier to time when you're on the lower route though. Okay, collecting platforms here and we get some rings. Also new Badnik. These guys aren't actually that threatening. They just toss out the exploding balls. Whatever. Like seriously. And that was Scrap Brain Act 1. Okay level, I guess. Then again, this wasn't my best performance. I'm still uploading this, but I guess I really shouldn't have tried to upload this after I haven't played this game in ages. Whatever. Scrap Brain Act 2. This stage is pretty tough. Pretty tough. Alright, so now we're introduced to these Clockworks things. They allow Sonic to jump forward. I can never get the hang of them, just saying. Thankfully these electric things don't really spawn their electricity unless they're on screen, otherwise I would be in a bit of trouble. Come on! Fun fact, the original name of Scrap Brain Zone was Clockwork Zone, which kinda explains these spinning things. There we go. Was that really so hard? The trick was not to go fast. That's the thing, this game, you sort of want to go fast because that's the main selling point of the game, but if you go fast, if you don't know what you're doing, then you're dead. That's the irony speaking. That's why it's actually such a good speedrun game, because the problem with going fast is that it's horribly reckless and you're very likely to get yourself killed if you don't know what you're doing. But at the same time, you still want to, so there's that balance of recklessness versus speed. And really, okay. Anyway, this section's kind of tough. They have a trapdoor with fire, so you want to time it to when they both aren't coming out. It's actually pretty... It looks simple to make, but you actually need to time it right. And there we go, that fire almost spawned on me. Haha, take that. Hedgehogs are immune to fire. You wish. Okay. I fell down here. I seem to recall my practice run I recalled a practice run a few months ago. I seem to recall in my practice run that I had hell trying to get out of here. Yes, because you need to jump up when they're spinning, so you need to completely change your rhythm. What the heck? Okay, whatever. Okay, this section's kinda tough. You need to get into a rolling spin, or just abuse invincibility frames, whatever. And then there's a crusher. There are a lot of crushers in Scrap Brain. I just didn't really show them off. And bombs too. These invincible enemies from Starlight Zone return. Starlight Zone actually has some of the more annoying badniks in the game. But then I still don't get why Caterkillers return. I know they're annoying, but really, the second zone enemies. In later Sonic games, they don't really reuse enemies. I guess in the first game, they sort of got a bit lazy and reused some of the more annoying enemies of the game. Anyway, we're almost done with Scrap Brain Act 2. I didn't die, which is good because I have died many times to this stage, just saying. Go away. There we go, that's Scrap Brain Zone Act 2. It's probably the hardest of the 3 Scrap Brain Zone acts if you don't pull off a massive shortcut in Act 3. Speaking of Act 3, I'm not pulling off that massive shortcut. I know what it is, I'm not doing it. Anyway, we face off against Dr. Robotnik in this. It's an interactive cutscene, by the way, but you can't really do anything other than curse when he pushes a switch and acts like Knuckles in Sonic 3. Scrap Brain Zone Act 3 has a massive shortcut. Outrun this thing when it's going downwards, and you will skip over... I don't know how much of the level, but a lot of it. I'm not taking that massive shortcut though. I thought I was gonna get a ring. My momentum was too high. I'm tempted to though. If I get down below way too little lives, I'll just take the shortcut, but really, I shouldn't have a need to. If you don't take the shortcut, Scrap Brain Zone Act 3 is actually probably the hardest of the 3 Scrap Brain Zone acts because... Surprise, surprise! It's a palette swap of Labyrinth Zone. Oh, flipping joy. Also, it's not just a palette swap of Labyrinth Zone, it's actually a lot tougher because these air bubbles take forever to appear. Where did you come from? So, you want every pocket of air is valuable in Scrap Brain Act 3. You can take the massive shortcut, yes, but this way is technically the way it is meant to be played. So I'm taking this route. There might be a bit of slowdown to this version because again, this is the version 3 Mega Drive card. The one that is bundled with pretty much every Sega Mega Collection ever. I'm not getting that ring back. So it has ripple effects, yeah. Okay, this next portion might be a bit risky. I don't want to Okay, I activated the off and on. I'm scrolling off screen. Now get me my air bubble. Thank you. Yeah, that trick is very useful for getting rid of Orbinauts because otherwise you have to wait for them to shoot out their spikes. It's really annoying. Another trap here, that platform will crush you if you stay on it. They really do love their traps in Labyrinth Zone, huh? Many people nickname this Labyrinth Zone Act 4, it might as well be. Because apparently Dr. Robotnik / Eggman knows that Sonic's greatest weakness is water, so his base actually has water in it, which, I'm not gonna lie, is actually a pretty smart move. Okay, so next up we have probably one of the most annoying portions of the level. So first up I want to collect some of the rings. And here we have an Orbinaut. I'm gonna scroll it off screen again to get rid of it. Oh man, did I really not scroll off screen far enough? Okay, whatever. Now I'm going to activate this. This portion is pretty tricky. It is a race against time, and technically speaking, once you activate this part, there is no more air bubbles. You actually need to make this. Okay, I think I got it. That jump is the worst. I have failed that jump multiple times. Also, this place is massive slowdown because of the rings, but we should be good. I should be able to get the air bubble in time. There we go. Nice. And now that that's done, I believe that's the worst part of Labyrinth Act Scrap Brain Act 3 over. This platform's a safe zone, so if you use it, you probably won't get hit. I did anyway, but yeah.